Everyday Tools back again with another video, and today we have the Craftsman V20 small area light. So this is going to run you about $84 at your local Lowe's. So it features a few different things. So you have 1,825 lumens, which is pretty bright. That's going to be, that'll light up your whole shop, that'll light up outside if you're working on your car, anything like that. So you also have the AC, DC power functions. You can use a battery, or you can use the power in your home, the AC power. You also have two brightness settings. So if you want super bright or somewhat bright, this light has a bunch of different options. Well, not a bunch, but only two, but still better than not being able to change it. So we'll take that. So two options there, $84. It's got this built-in bipod that you can use to kind of, give it some more stability. And it also is VersaTrack compatible, so you can hang it up on your VersaTrack system if you have that at your house. It's adjustable, flips over, tilt, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's a 20 volt max. You can use all the 20 volt batteries in the Craftsman system. So it's going to be something where you can use your 1.5 amp hour battery, or you can go even up to your 9 amp hour battery. Anything in between will all work with this tool. So without further ado, let's break into it. We got our trusty pair of Heart scissors here. So these are top of the line Heart scissors from Walmart for about $12, but they're actually pretty good scissors, all joking aside. Throw that aside real quick. First off, we got a piece of cardboard. Second off, we got a bag. Instruction manual and the tool. So this is what we've all been waiting for. This right here is the Craftsman V20 small area task light, work light. So right off the bat right here, you have your AC power supply, so you can put an extension cord in there. You can use all different kinds of cords, different lengths of cord, all different kinds that will suit your needs. So let's just throw the box to the side real quick. First of all, form factor right out of the box. It's nice, it's sturdy. It seems to be rather well built. I think with this little dial here, you can change the settings. You can go really high, really low, anything in between. It seems to be, oh yeah, that's really nice. That's 360 right there, 360 articulation there. Tighten that down, and then it won't move. You also have a tiny little threaded port there for VersaTrack, so you can put a VersaTrack hook on there. You can also put it on a tripod, which is really cool. You got a 1/4 screw built in, which is really nice. Check that out, 1/4 right there. Also, two holes for screws if you want to hang this up on your wall. You can have it as like a spotlight pretty much, hang it up on the wall and have it shine down in whatever environment you're trying to light up. But the thing I got this for is it's battery powered, and it's really light, rather light, and seems to be a pretty good form factor so far. So right now we got ourselves a Craftsman 4 amp hour battery, kind of mid-range, right? Something a lot of people have. Not too big, not too small, but it'll last a while, especially in a light like this. So, pop this in, and moment of truth, we do it live here, no editing. Let's see if it works. Let's blind you guys. Wow, that is quite bright. That's actually really bright. So this is going to be 1,825 lumens out of the box. You have two different settings. The high setting is 1,825. The low setting is probably around 1,000 lumens, I'm guessing. Based on, prior lights and how they usually do it. This light, it's a hook fashion on here. So you have this hook so you can hang it up on, if you're working under your hood of your car, if you're working in an environment where, you need to be hands-free, this will work great. This has two settings, so that setting and that setting. And I think this guy only goes up to, I think it's around 500 or 600 lumens. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but this light is also really nice. Small form factor, fits in your hand really well. The hook collapses if you don't like that. Go ahead and collapse it. Articulation, it's got it all. And it's half the price. So you can buy two of these, which I already have, or you can get one of these. So for the price, if we're just talking price alone, look at my TV. Look at this. Crazy. Doing its own thing. I don't want it on that. Trying to feature my channel on the TV and it's doing its own thing. So for the price, $84. it's a little steep, to be honest. For what you're getting, it's quite steep. However, I haven't tested it in the dark yet, which we'll do here in a second. I want to see how it performs at night with no lights on at all, pitch black, no shop light, no floodlight, nothing like that, just the LED work light, and see how it does. Depending on how it does, it might be worth that because Craftsman does sell other lights. They sell tripod version and a part that you can put on a tripod by itself. They sell those, and those are upwards of $100, and they're also not V20 compatible. So what I was looking for, as someone who works outside a lot and needs light while I'm working on the truck, doing welding, stuff like that, I wanted to go something that has V20 capabilities, that is portable, that also can be powered without a battery if you want to use household power, and this was the best option for me. So, with that considered, $84 isn't terrible, and if you have a Lowe's card, you can get 5% off. Sometimes they run deals, the new My Lowe's rewards, all stuff like that. So for that, it's not bad, but for right out of the box, you just see it, it does look a little steep. Now, build quality wise, it seems pretty solid. Everything's plastic on it, of course, everything's plastic these days. But just at the box, it does seem pretty robust. Like it's not wiggling. That's the head on there is really solid. So what you're getting out of the box is a pretty nice tool. Some really nice plastic. I mean, it feels like the tool build material, like an ABS kind of plastic. So it doesn't seem like it's going to crack. It's got a really robust handle on there. I mean, you can really hold that out, put it out if you want to hold it like this. I'm not sure how cool that would look. I'm walking around with my light like this. Doesn't look the best. However, there's all different kinds of needs for it. So put it like this. You can shine upwards. We'll turn that on here in a second. Shine upwards, blind yourself. You can go all the way down if you want. Blind the floor. You can do all kinds of stuff. So we'll go outside, shut all the lights off. It's almost 11 o'clock at night here. So it'll be pitch black outside, and we'll see how that works. So we're outside here, absolutely dark, pitch black out here. I got no lights on at all. This thing actually does pretty good in the dark, S24 Ultra. But the purpose we're out here for is to test the light. So without any further ado, let's get going with it. So let's put on the brightest brightness setting. Check that out. Wow, that really lights up the whole area. So you could see, I got the light on the ground here. And this has done a great job of just lighting up everything that's around. So we have the whole truck lit up, so you can see pretty much everything you need to. And I'm pretty far away from the truck. I'm about 10 feet away or so from the cab. So let's get a little closer. We'll put this guy down here. So you can see down here, I just got the light sitting on the ground, shining upwards towards the cab, and it's working really well. I'm really impressed by it. So let's put on the second setting. So that'll save you a little bit of battery. So that'll, won't be as bright, but it'll save you some battery, which is nice. And let's put it back on the first brightness. So let's open the door here and see how bright it gets. So we got the light on the stand. Well, it is its own stand, but look at that. I mean, that's really impressive. I'm honestly really impressed with that. And let's see how it looks from far away. So let's put the light back on the ground here. So you can see we got her on the ground. And let's just start panning out. So this is what it looks like from, well, this thing's just going to do its own thing, the gimbal. So that's what it looks like from about 20 feet away. So you could tell, like, it's pretty bright. And I'm impressed by that. So it's going to be good for stuff like this where you're working outside at night. You need a lot of light for your project. Whatever you're doing requires you to, work late nights, like body work like I'm doing here. So if you're doing something like that, you could require a product like this. So for the price, for $84, like I said earlier, it is a little expensive, but for what you're getting, it's really not that bad. It's going to be almost 4 times as bright as their lower level light. It's going to be perfect for sitting down on the ground if you want it like that. Also, if you want it on more of like a tripod type thing, you could do that as well. So there's a lot of different ways you could set this up. You could put it on the ground, you can put it on the truck itself, you could put it on a tripod, you could put it on VersaTrack, you can nail it to the wall. There's so many different setups for this light, which is something I really like about it. So if you're looking for something pretty portable and super bright, I think this light will be perfect for you. Let's just walk over here with the light. I mean, you can see it's pitch black out here, and I'm lighting up the whole place with just my light. So I am enjoying this light for sure. It is doing a great job. And the battery will probably last a pretty long time as well. So let's head back inside and we'll finish up the review. Alright guys, we're back here in the garage with just the TV on, so that's the only light you're seeing. We're going to put the light on the first setting and see what it does. Check that out. That is really bright. That is super impressive. It's pretty much lit up the whole place. You can even work like this if you had to. If the power was out, you need to work in the garage, more than does the job. I mean, check that out. It's just sitting on the table, and it's bright for sure. Put it on that setting, second setting, and then off. So yeah, it's got pretty good functions. If you want to save a little bit of battery, you can do it like that. But overall, as you can see, it's pretty bright. It'll light up your whole workspace. Yeah, nice form factor. It's not very big. I mean, here's next to like a water bottle, so you can see for comparison. Not very big, pretty good size. So it is pretty nice. So let's just wrap up this review. I'll give you guys my final thoughts, and I'll let you go. Overall, I think it's great. It has great brightness for outside when you're working in the dark. I had no lights on. Usually I have a floodlight on or some house lights on to kind of brighten up the spot, but I had nothing on, just this light, and it really lit it up. So that little LED, it's about 1 inch wide. It's pretty impressive what it can do. So sure, the price is a little high at $84, but I think for the amount of use you're going to get out of this, if you, like me, and you work outside a lot, do a lot of outdoor activities, especially this time of year where we're having, unfortunately, more nighttime than daytime, I think it's a great deal. You're going to have, some good features. It's got an articulating head. It's got AC, DC power supply. So for what you're getting, it's going to be a great buy. Of course, it doesn't come with a battery. That's something you're going to need to supply on your own. But if you watch this channel, if you're into the Craftsman stuff, you probably have a bunch of Craftsman batteries laying around. I mean, look over here. I got all these tools just chilling here with a bunch of batteries for them. So I have more batteries than I can count. So for something like this, I'm not really worried about it being tool only. That's what's nice when you get into an ecosystem, Craftsman, DeWalt, Milwaukee, whatever it may be. Once you're in that ecosystem, you can kind of expand to whatever tools you want. So this light here for $84, I definitely recommend it. You can pick it up at your local Lowe's, Ace Hardware, anything like that. Maybe Amazon might have it. But for $84, not too bad. Do I wish it had a little bit more features? Do I wish it came with a battery? Maybe, but I do like that it has a lot of different mounting options. You can put it on a tripod. You can put it on VersaTrack. You can put it on the ground. You can just hold it in your hands if you'd like to. You can articulate it in many different directions. So for $84, it does have a lot of features that are really nice. Articulating head, AC power supply, all kinds of stuff that you're going to find really useful when you need it the most. So overall, I love the tool. I think it's great. If you really want to get one for outside use, indoor use, check it out at Lowe's. All different retailers probably have it, like I said. But for my opinion, I give it a thumbs up. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have a comment in the comments below. I'm open to anything in the comments, guys. So if you want to talk about this tool, if you want to talk about other tools, I'm open to talking about that. So check out my other videos. I got a lot of tool videos, Craftsman tools, DeWalt tools, all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. Check out all my other videos. Got a lot of different videos, tool videos, truck videos, tractors, dirt bikes, all kinds of stuff. Lots of Craftsman tools. So if you're interested in Craftsman tools, I'm your source. I got all kinds of V20 videos on my channel ready for the watching. So keep us in your prayers. It's a tough time in this country these days. President Trump just had his another assassination attempt on his life, unfortunately. But this is the world we live in, guys. So trust in God. Keep us in your prayers. I'll do the same for you and your family. Have a great night, and God bless.